What's going on, guys? Yeah, I did do this player rate before, but I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it. So I went redo this player ratings for Watford one, Chelsea two. Yeah, 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 so, yeah. Yeah. I thought the game was good. I thought, like I just said, there was some hype, there was some Harry Potterness going on yesterday, man. Flipping hell, man. Like Ben Foster turned into all black for the day. Fucking hell, man. And fucking Kojic and Georgina turning into Ilyes and Javi in the past in the section records. Like, I'm thinking, no, stop with seeing Ben Foster, man. Because I'm not dissing Ben Foster because Ben Foster, because you know what, and I think that's the, I'm not, like I said, I'm not dissing, like I said, I'm not dissing Ben Foster, but this, I've watched him over the years, and like, Ben Foster never like this, because I'm not saying Ben Foster, I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm not gonna sit and say Ben. I'm not gonna sit and say Ben Foster's known for mistakes because he is down for making silly and rational mistakes. Yeah, and people say, oh, Ben Foster's this and Ben Foster's that. Oh, he's this and that, and then they start cussing him about England, saying, oh, he's 1 minute was 1 minute like when the moment that he had yesterday, yeah, and he keeps on having. Well, to be honest with you, he did have he had a good I think he had a good moment. He had a good start for Watford. I think it was last season. Didn't it? I think it was last season. I think yeah, he had a good start for Watford. And everyone was saying yeah, Ben Foster's on spark. But yeah, he turned into all black. All season, didn't he? Yeah, and it's like, and then people saying oh he should pay freely, and all of a sudden now Watford's been crap. He's gone back to being turning. He's gone back to being all black for the day again, and it's like he's kept us out. He kept us out, innit? So and I was thinking that Ben Foster, he's not always like that because he makes a lot of silly and the blunders he makes a lot of silly blunders, and people thinking, oh, he ain't gonna do this for England and something like that's what I'm saying. So I thought, yeah, then I thought, oh my days, and I thought it was gonna piss. I thought it was gonna piss us off. Well, he did piss us off for most of the game, but if he would that the header that he had the header that he had. The header that he did at the end of the game, yeah, flipping up. If that would have went in, yeah, and we would have got a point out of Watford, I would have been pissed off, God, and I thought I was taking a Michael. Because boy, I would have said I was taking a Michael, mate. Seriously, but luckily that Kepa's like he done it some justice and so that I banged him. And it's not like he was and it's not like he was busy at the whole game. He could like probably like go for gone. He could have just gone here, gone and bun a spliff here. He could have gone and bun a spliff here, like he could have gone and bun a spliff here, done that spliff here, come back here, and Watford still wouldn't score. And he still would have saved that Ben Foster with him. Yeah, he still would have saved that Ben Foster header. That's how good the save was, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So yeah. Like they say, Kepa's not a bad keeper, yeah. All they say is Kepa needs to like, his distribution's good, but he just needs to be focused in games. That's the main. But yeah, but like I say, but yeah, play well. So yeah, give him a 7. Evans said, well, there's not really, to be honest, it's not really much to report really, because I watched some of the game. I didn't really see the game. It just come up from English also. I'm not gonna cuss him. I'm not here to cuss Chelsea but only if they deserve it. But Evans has come up from England, so I'm not gonna sit and say Evans is playing crap because I'm not gonna sit and say Evans is playing crap because this come up from England. He just come up from England, so I'm saying so. Yeah, it's a standard 6. I'll come up to the two best defenders in a minute. Aspilicueta, standard 6 again as well because he's this average at best, but he's not a bad game. Yeah, he had a good game, but not like a spanking game. Nah, his crossing needs to be on point. He needs to be on point. But you know, I don't worry. He played well. Played well because we were singing his name. So yeah, he played well. Yeah. So yeah, it's number six. Now let's go. Let's go to the two best defenders that we got with the minute, man. Like I can say, like Tomori and Zuma, like what the heck is going on here? Like Tomori's like turned in, there's like Tomori's turned into Carvalho, and Zuma's turned into Zuma's turned into John Terry. Like come on, he's like the guy is just flawless. This guy is like he's getting tackles in. He's he, he's cleaning up messes when he cleaning up messes when he's cleaning up messes. Yeah, when it's cleaning up dangers when there's dangers there. Because if we don't clean, because like I think if Emerson and Aspilicueta make mistakes, yeah, if Zuma's not there, Tomori cleans up. Tomori don't clean it up, Zuma cleans up, and they're both good in defense. But Zuma is absolutely flawless. Zuma is like playing that the player that I saw when I first saw him in Marine in 2015 season. Where I thought, yeah, I thought I thought he was banging. He was scoring goals. He was getting tackles. He was mate, it was sick, bro. I'm saying it's like privilege to watch really. So, yeah, so I'm giving Zuma an 8 because he had a blinder, and I'm giving Tomori a 7. I'm giving Tomori a 7 because Tomori's just something else. It's just something else. Tomori, man, it's just something else. And that's why I said, yeah, and that's why I said I'm not dissing Tyrone Mings, but I'm sorry, I'm not dissing Tyrone Mings. I'm not dissing Tyrone Mings, but like I just said, I know I'll be giving England a hard time. And I'll be giving England a hard time is because the reason why I give England a hard time is because the England managers are so flipping stupid. Because they keep on putting stupid players in the England team that ain't gonna do nothing. They're putting the England players in current of their form in the Premier League. But that Premier League form, they don't bring it into the international. They don't bring it into the internet. They don't bring it into the international level. That's what I'm saying. So for me personally, I think Tomori should be partnering Maguire because I think Stones is average. I think Tyrone Mings is good, but I think Tyrone Mings is a backup. I think for me, Tomori's better than Tyrone Mings. Sorry, but I think he's better than Tyrone Mings. Sorry, I don't give a shit what they say. And I'm saying, and like I said, and if it did start tomorrow, then maybe I might catch England some slack. I'm not gonna say it's I'm not gonna say it's what or I'm not gonna say it's what all the Chelsea players in the English but nah, I'm not like that. But I'm just saying that that's common sense in it. Let's put it into context there, innit? Because it's common, man. I'm not saying I don't rate Tyrone Mings, but I don't think I don't. I'm not saying I don't rate Tyrone Mings or anything, yeah. But it's just I think tomorrow he's doing better than Tyrone Mings at the minute. Yeah, come on, let's be real now. Come on, let's be real now. Come on, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think he should be partnering with Maguire. Because to be honest with you, I know Maguire is more older than Tomori. But Tomori, don't get twisted. Tomori, yeah, could give Maguire yeah, some lessons of his own because he could tell Maguire, yeah, this is how you defend, this is how you, this is how you defend sand, yeah, and stay focused because come on, they lost one, Man United lost 1-0 to Bournemouth, and Maguire was in that team. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we won 2-1 to Watford, but that's because of a dodgy penalty in it. But if the referee stop being dickheads, yeah, we're winning 2-0 and we're creating. We're saying Tomori to quality in the clean sheet, but I'm saying, but I think Tomori should be in that England team. But yeah, 7. Um, yeah. Midfield, it's just I just like being the Jersey fan in a minute because we're playing so well. The 3 midfielders in the team, man, are so sick, man. The three midfields in the team are so sick. This is I don't know, man. It's just like you got like Jorginho and Kodjic with Iniesta and Xavi respectively, yeah, reformed, didn't it, yeah? And then you got Frank Lampard, you got Frank Lampard Junior, and you got Frank Lampard. Well, the guy for his Frank Lampard Junior, but you got Frank Lampard. Well, got Frank Lampard, the Frank Lampard, the young version of Frank Lampard, the young version. The young version of Frank Lampard, it makes him mad, man. The way he plays, the shot that he did against Ben Foster save it, that's a Frank Lampard type of shot. Bloody the way he cleans up with TB as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so what I'm saying. So yeah, so I give him. So I give Mason Mount 7. I give Conte Vince 8, and I give Jorginho 8 because they're just flawless. Yeah. So striking. I think William didn't have his best of games, but did alright. Did alright. Didn't do too bad. Pulisic, obviously he scored 4 goals now for Chelsea now. Obviously he did alright. Didn't have the best games either, but he did alright. Didn't too bad. Yeah, and the third best striker in the Premier League in Team Abraham, man. Scored a bank pass from Jorginho, yeah. Bank pass from Jorginho, yeah. Dinked it over Foster, yeah. Foster, yeah, dinked over for Foster all black, yeah. And then, yeah, and sat Pulisic as well. It's enough good game. You know what I'm saying? Again, another one. He's turning into Didier Drogba, like, so I'm saying, like, Harry Potter's coming into this game in effect. And you know what I'm saying, like, he's turning into fucking Drogba. TB, by the way he's playing, he's turning into Drogba, like, so I'm saying, you got Mason Mount, the young Lampard, and you got the young Drogba. Come on, BA. You feel what I'm saying? It's mental. It's absolutely good to be just right at the minute, man. Not saying fuck the Arsenal for this shit. Sorry, but this was this Jose Mourinho next Arsenal manager. You know what? Arsenal fans don't want Mourinho. You know. First, let me finish my player range first before I do your question. Subs. Well, let's go quickly. Battery White in his team was very good. 7 started 6 for James didn't do much. And the 6 for Hudson Odoi because Hudson Odoi is getting back to his fitness here. And the manager I'm giving Frank Lampard 8. My man matches Steve Abraham. I'm giving Frank Lampard. I'm giving Frank Lampard an 8 because again he's this bringing back the football factory to the squad. He's getting the substitutes right. He's bringing the players when he's bringing the players in when anything injury. He's bringing them at the right time, not just rushing them or anything. He's got a lot of players playing in that team. Kepa, Zuma, Tomori, Tabe Abraham. He's belligerent son. He's belligerent son in Mason Mount. He's belligerent son. Yeah. Or his surrogate, I have to say his surrogate son Mason Mount. Yeah. His surrogate son Mason Mount. Yeah. And he's and Tape Abraham in Didier Drogba, come on, man. I covered that. So good, so good for a fact that just at the minute, man. It's like 7 wins away from Holland, second man to do that. I think the first pop in Mourinho. That's all I can think of. I think it's Mourinho, really, because it's not Sarri, it's not Benitez. It's not Dimitar either. I don't think it's Conte. No, I don't think it's Conte. I don't think it's Angela. Also, it's Mourinho. So I'm saying, so yeah. So since Frank Lampard's done 1 week, trust. He's done 1 week. Fair play to him, man. Frank Lampard, man. That's why I always say super Frank, super Frankie Lampard. He's done 1 week. That he's got us feeling just like Jose Mourinho. But yeah. Talk about Jose Mourinho, yeah. I don't think Jose Mourinho is going to Arsenal. If he does go to Arsenal, I'll be sick, bro. I'll be physically sick because it's going to be weird. Jose Mourinho at Arsenal, that's weird. After all the years, he said that Arsene Wenger is especially a failure. So basically, he's saying Wenger's a failure and the team's a failure, but he goes to the team to manage now. He can't do that. Now, I don't give a shit if it's not top. He just can't do it. He can't manage Arsenal. They're shit. He can't manage Arsenal. They're shit. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate, to be blunt, say your team shit. I'm saying to say a blunt, how blunt the team is, but. I'm a customer team, but it's just how I expect how Mourinho feel because when he was managing Chelsea, yeah, he was going, oh, Arsenal Wenger's especially a failure. Always beat Arsenal. Arsenal they're lacking ambition. They never win trophy. And he was casting Arsenal to the max, bro. He was literally putting Arsenal in the bin like every year. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I don't think I'll go Arsenal anyway. Yeah. But Arsenal fans, the Arsenal fans, they want who do they want? Well, obviously, I'm always hearing in my ears Allegri, and Allegri in it. That's what I'm hearing. Allegri, that's what I'm hearing. Allegri. But good luck to him. Do get Allegri. Good luck to him, innit? But I don't know. But in case of Arsenal, because they're just doing bad in the minute. And so I don't know, it's gone downhill. I did a video about best London form teams in the last 10 years. I did that film and I did about Arsenal, innit? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. That's what I'm gonna say about player ratings. Yeah. So subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Richie SW6, follow me on Twitter, CFC Richie, and I'm gonna do my what you call it, my thingy series, isn't it? My fantasy football series. My fantasy football series, yeah. It is week 11. My fantasy football series week 11. We're gonna be doing that. That's gonna come out. That's gonna come out in the next couple of hours. Yeah, so watch out for that. Yeah, I'm keeping up with a good week because every week my players are living up to the boast. Like score and goal scoring it. Every player in my team. Got every player in my squad, every player in my team is scoring goals every week, so it's looking good. So yeah, so watch out for that. Yeah, so yeah, see you later. Yeah, up the Chelsea. We'll see you in a couple of rounds. Yeah, Chelsea.